Good evening and welcome to the September 12th Committee of the Whole meeting. Before we proceed with the agenda, the Council of the Township of North Dumfries would like to take a moment to offer condolences on the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Her Majesty dedicated her life to the public service and served Canada and the Commonwealth for over 70 years. The Queen served during unsettling times and was a voice of calm. She epitomized service for country and demonstrated compassion when she spoke. The flags at all township facilities have been lowered to half-mast and will remain lowered throughout our mourning period. A book of reflections has been set up in the West Wing of the North Dumfries Community Complex for those who wish to convey their thoughts. An online book of condolences has been set up by the Government of Canada for those who prefer to read the electronic message. And the last statement I'd like to make tonight is God save the King. Welcome to the September 12th Committee of the Whole meeting. Members of the public have been provided with the following methods to which to participate or watch this open meeting. Attend the Township office located at 2958 Greenfield Road, Dumfries. Watch the live stream by accessing the meeting on the Township YouTube page. Attend electronically to observe the meeting or to speak to an item on the agenda. To attend electronically, members of the public are requested to register with the Clerk's Division in advance or submit written comments to the Clerk's Division that have been provided to the Mayor and Council prior to the meeting and will form part of the public record. I'd now like to call the meeting to order, and can I have approval of the agenda, please?
Moved by myself, so by Councillor Oster, that Council adopt the September 12th, 2022 Committee of the Whole agenda as presented. Following addenda, item 9.6 report CLK 24-2022 appointments to 2022-2026 joint municipal election compliance audit committee. Item 2, add item 9.7 report CLK 28-2022 2022 Fields Festival noise bylaw exemption request and temporary no parking restriction. Clyde and Scott's Corners room is instituted at 1459 Sheffield Road. 3, add item 11.2, bylaw number 3351-22, being a bylaw to establish a temporary no parking restriction on a portion of Sheffield Road extending from September 16th to September 18th, 2022.
Thank you. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. I'd like to now do the Indigenous territory acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Mutual. We acknowledge the enduring presence of the Indigenous people with whom we share this land today, their achievements and their contribution to our community. We offer this acknowledgement as an act of reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous people of Canada. And now I'd like to pause to reflect on what's happened in the past, but also the good things that have happened today as we move forward together. And that's exactly what we've been doing, moving forward together, making greater strides. So may we please pause for a moment. Thank you. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? Seeing none. Motion to adjourn council into Citizens Committee of the Whole. Councilor Ralston.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councilor Curry, that council adjourn to Citizens Committee of the Whole.
Thank you. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Under the finance section, there is nothing. Development services, any member of council wish to speak on any of the items of the development service functions? Seeing none, can I have a motion?
Moved by myself and seconded by Councillor Roman that the committee of the whole recommend the following item be approved as presented as outlined in the staff reports listed in the development services function area. 7.1 report PB 32-2022 proposed zoning bylaw amendment file number ZC 222. That PD report number 32-2022 be received, and that bylaw number 3326-22 being a bylaw to rezone a portion of the subject property located within the Mac settlement area from zone Z.2 rural residential to zone Z2A rural residential to facilitate the proposed consent application file number B222 for construction of a future single detached dwelling and a revision to the provisions of the exemption 20.1.64 to recognize the consent application be enacted. 7.2 report PD 35-2022 road naming bylaw former 2194 Dumfries Road. That PD report number 35-2022 be received, and that council assign the following street name for the internal private road identified as parts 5 and 6, registered plan 58R 21314 as Rockland Road, and that bylaw number 3350-22 being a bylaw to name the internal private road within registered plan 58R 21314 be enacted.
Thank you. All those in favor? That's carried. Next is the community services. Is there any item that council wish to call or discuss? Councillor Osman.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The steering committee for the plan pad, are we electing somebody? Or
CEO McNeely.
Yes, Madam Mayor, through the council officer, we will need to finalize that resolution by identifying a member of council. The mayor would be ex officio, but yes, we need the support and identification by members of council for a member of council.
Would we be doing that now?
Yes, Madam Mayor.
So, anyway, Councillor Osman, you could just leave you. Councillor Osman, would you be interested?
yes, I would.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a motion for that?
It'll be this item here.
So can we amend the motion that just, and Councillor Austin?
Yeah.
So we're going to amend the motion and Councillor Austin has volunteered to sit on the committee as the council representative. Thank you.
Yep.
And this being led by Councillor Roman.
So moving myself, second by Councillor Osmer. That the committee of the whole recommend the following item be approved as presented as outlined in staff reports in the services function area. 8.1 report PW 18-2022 Municipal Drive stop for review. 8.2 report PW 19-2022 Hyper Street review. 8.3 report PW 20-2022 sidewalk structure on highways. 8.4 report bracket 25-2022 Winter Park use outdoor ring. And 8.5 report bracket 26-2022 endorsement project steering committee for the NCC twin pad project.
Thank you. I'll vote in favor with the amended motion. That's carried. Thank you. Government services, is there anyone that wishes to call in the room? I don't see anybody else to call them, so Councillor Osner, and you also do not have to read it in its entirety.
Moved by myself, second by Councilor Rollman, that the committee of the whole recommend the following items be approved as presented as outlined in the staff reports listed in the governance of protective services function area. 9.1 report CLK 25-2022 allocation for restricted gas acts of council. 9.2 report CLK 26-2022 noise bylaw exemption request for backyard wearing. 9.3 report CLK 27-2022 noise bylaw exemption request construction activity on holidays. 9.4 report FB 09-2022 by Department of summary August 2022, and 9.5 report FIN 27-2022 December office holiday schedule as presented. And sorry, 9.6 CLK 24-2022 appointments to the Joint Municipal Election Compliance Audit Committee. And 9.7 report CLK 28-2022 field festival noise bylaw exemption request and temporary no parking restriction. Clyde and Scott's Corners Will Institute at 1454 Sheffield Road.
Thank you. All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. Can I have now the motion to adjourn? Committee of the whole, return to sitting as council.
Moved by myself and seconded by Councilor Oxner. The committee of the whole is hereby adjourned. The council meeting be called back to order.
All those in favor? That's carried. Thank you. And motions, Councilor Woman. You do not have to read it in its entirety. No. Oh, you voted on the motion. Yeah. It's a song. Yep. Do you want it? It's something you don't have. You do not have to read it in its entirety.
Moved by myself, by Councilor Curry. The council adopted recommendations that adopted and presented by committee of the whole dated September 12, 2022. For CLK 26-2022 noise bylaw exemption request backyard wedding. 2 report CLK 20-2022 2022 Fields Festival noise bylaw exemption request temporary no park restriction applied in Scott's Corners Will Institute at 1459 Sheffield Road.
All those in favor? Carried. Can I have the first and second reading of the bylaws, please?
Moved by myself, second by Councilor Curry, that the following bylaw be given first and second reading. Bylaw number 3348-22 being a bylaw to delegate site plan approval authority. And bylaw number 3351-22 being a bylaw to establish a temporary no parking restriction on a portion of Sheffield Road extending from September 16th to September 18th, 2022.
All those in favor? Carried. Thank you. Can I please have third reading of the bylaw?
Moved by myself and seconded by Councilor Oxner that the following bylaw be taken as read a third time and finally passed. Bylaw number 3348-22 being a bylaw to delegate site plan approval authority, and bylaw number 3351-22 being a bylaw to establish a temporary no parking restriction on a portion of Sheffield Road extending from September 16th to September 18th, 2022.
Thank you. All those in favor? Carried. Can I please have the confirmatory bylaw?
Myself, and by Councilor Austin, that bylaw number 3349-22, being a bylaws and purposes of Committee of the Whole, September 12, 2022, be read first, second, third time, finally passed, signed, and sealed by the mayor.
All those in favor? That's carried. And can I please have the adjournment?
Moved by myself, second by Councilor McCurry, that whereas business before this committee, the whole meeting has been completed at 6:15 p.m. And be it resolved that this meeting adjourns and meets again on September 26, 2022 at 7 p.m. for regular council meeting.
All those in favor? That's carried.